I believe that one of the things that Trump said, which rings true, is that there might be a lot of names associated with Epstein, and Trump would be one of those names, that are not implicated in any crimes. But as soon as you made that public, then every single person he talked to who returned a phone call would look like a horrible sex criminal. So you would destroy maybe, I don't know, maybe 100 people's lives would be completely destroyed who didn't deserve it because they would have no criminal activities in their resume, but they had some contact with Epstein maybe before they knew what he was up to. So would that be a good enough reason to not release the files? I hate to say it, but it would be, because that would very much be a case of, well, you don't throw away 100 people's lives and their families and everything else. You don't throw away 100 people's lives because the public has a right to see some files. I wouldn't go that far. Suppose that the Trump administration is very serious about protecting the country and protecting the Republican, view of how things should be, and they realize that if they release the Epstein files, it could destroy the entire government, maybe bring down every government, not just the current one, but maybe all the ones in the past. If we found out what was really going on, what would be the right play for Trump? Now, this is just speculation, hypothetical, but suppose that revealing the full story about Epstein would crash the United States as a government. Like, we would just lose everything. Is that possible? It's totally possible. It's totally possible that if we found out we were a blackmail operation, and always were, it's totally possible it would crash the whole country. What about if Trump was trying to protect some other country? Let's say France or the UK or Israel or some other ally. Would it be a good enough reason to not tell the citizens of the U.S. what the truth is if it would destroy an ally? I mean, just absolutely devastate another country. Would that be a good enough reason to keep it a secret? Here's my take. If you trust Trump, you have to also trust him to lie to you when it's in your best interest. I know, it's uncomfortable. But how many of you know that there's something called the CIA? Have you heard of it? If you know that there's a CIA and you have not been railing to completely eliminate them from our system, then you've already bought into the idea that your government can lie to you. So don't act like you're all above it. We're not above it. I wake up knowing that my country has a CIA and that their job is to not tell the truth. I mean, it's built into the job. And I don't expect them to tell me the truth, but I do expect them to keep me safe. So, they're not going to be perfect and there'll be some corruption that gets into every system. But if you trust Trump to handle the country's interests first, then you should also trust him to know when to lie to you, and that when that's in your best interest or the best interest of the country as a whole.